Top-rated book on Amazon is The Mental Handbook. You want the physical book? This one right here for free. Click the link below and let's get to work on your game.
DreAllDay.com.
And what I do, I help basketball players get their game up. I help weak basketball players stop having a weak-ass game. I help college and high school players get their stuff together so they can possibly go pro. What's up, Montenegro? Yeah, y'all see the lightning back there. I wasn't even going to shoot with the sky in the background, but then I saw that lightning. I said, people got to see this. And that is real lightning. This is not a set. That's not a green screen. You are looking at that is real lightning back there. Anybody on Facebook, if y'all here, definitely, oh shit. If you on Facebook, let me know you here. Tell me your name, where you from. Miramar, what's going on? Yeah, it is lightning like crazy. What's up, everybody on Periscope who is checking in? Shout out to France. My name is Dre Baldwin, for those who don't know me. What I think about Serbia almost tying the game, I think the USA Olympic team is not a very good team. It's not a very good team we sent to the Olympics this year. I mean, if you look at the top 10 players in the NBA, half of them not playing in the tournament. You ain't got LeBron's not playing, Steph Curry ain't playing, Chris Paul's not playing, Russell Westbrook's not playing, Anthony Davis is not playing, so a lot of the best players ain't playing. What's going on, Cameron from Seattle? Everybody who is checking in right now, Omid Kaderi checking in on Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Do I think the Cavs made enough moves in the offseason? Enough. I think they'll still win the Eastern Conference with the team that they have. As long as everybody's healthy, I think they'll still win it. So as long as they keep everybody healthy, I think they will. Is your back supposed to be shooting? Jamari Reed, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean with that question? Rephrase your question. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm taking questions on basketball. Thoughts on the Knicks? What about them? Give me some. Be more specific in your question. I will answer it. What's up, Dante? I got some teammates who criticize me for my rebounding. What's up with that? Ask them. Ask them why they criticizing you. They'll tell you. Joseph Alejandro V. Jill. What's going on? Checking in on Facebook. My Facebook page is Work on Your Game. Do I still play basketball at pickup level only? Every once in a while. I don't play ball like that no more. Thoughts on the Lakers young guys? I don't know. We got to see them play. The guys who they have already, I mean, Clarkson and Russell, they got a good start. They got a good base. Will lifting weights mess up my shot? No, it will not mess up your shot as long as you know what you're doing when you lift weights. Don't just go in the gym and start lifting weights and not have any idea, no rhyme or reason to it. How can you practice stealing without playing in the game? You can't. You got to play against somebody to practice stealing. You can play one-on-one. I mean, that's still a game, though. Will lifting weights stump my groove? No. I don't know who told you that. That's a myth. I don't know. It gets passed around by people who don't lift weights or they're afraid to lift weights. Can Melo lead the Knicks to the playoffs? Yeah, he can. Is he going to? We don't know. We got to see. What's going on, everybody on Facebook? I am taking questions, so if you got a question, Facebook, we're talking basketball, I will take it. Do I miss basketball or have I got over it? No, I don't miss basketball. 48 Laws of Power versus War. Both. Books is not like rap music. You gotta get all of them. It ain't no one or the other. Read every book. What's going on? The one and only KJ. Is that a fake background? That is not fake. Who's going to start as shooting guard for Miami? Probably Winslow, if he's the shooting guard, or maybe the guy Richardson. Do I think Rose will make a comeback season? What's your definition of a comeback season? I'll tell you. That lightning, yeah, that lightning's crazy. How am I supposed to score 20 points a game for everybody taller than me? You got to get your game up. Everybody being taller than you don't mean you can't score 20. Isaiah Thomas can score 20. A lot of people taller than him. MVP level, Derrick Rose, I don't know about that. I would say no. I'm one of the best motivators, thank you. Do I use anabolics? I don't even know what that is, so I'm going to have to say no. Kobe, he said he's a big fan. I get it. I see what you did there. Why do I get up early every day? Why not? Why do you not get up early is a better question. I wish I were better. Well, don't wish. Go work on your game. You can get better. If you work on your game, you can get better. Everybody out there. What's the toughest situation for high school teams to guard? A player, a good player. It's not a situation, it's players. Dante Carter said, I'll watch his highlights. Whose highlights? No, Dante Carter, I'm not telling you to watch highlights. You need to work on your game. So if you work on your game, you won't be worried about the players you're playing against. And you can get the Isaiah Thomas program at hoophandbook.com. D Rose, when he won the MVP versus last year's Steph, who's better? I would have to say last year's Steph, because last year Steph went to the finals, and D Rose, when he won the MVP, he lost in the conference finals. Used to post so much video constantly on YouTube. What happened? I still do. I never stopped. Maybe you didn't see them, but they still there. How do I practice at home? Build a basketball court at your house. I want to be the best high school player in the country. What's my best advice for you? Work on your game. Because whoever you are now, if you're not the best, that means you need to get better. Is weightlifting essential in basketball? only thing essential in basketball is playing basketball. Weightlifting will help. Skincare routine. Out of all your packages for ball handling, which one do I recommend first? A simple to advanced ball handling program. If T-Mac never got injured, do you believe he might have won a big one? Well, yeah, he was. No, I think no, he would not have won one because he was healthy and they lost. He was healthy many times and went to the playoffs and played, and his team lost. So no, I would say no. T-Mac almost won when he caught on with the Spurs that year when the Spurs lost to the Heat. He was an end of the bench guy, but he was on the team technically. Been watching since 2011. That's what's up. You get more competitive. I missed that. Will Chris Paul win a ring? Yeah, if he gets traded to the Cavs. How much is the bulletproof course? Go to dreallday.com/bulletproof. It's right there. Read up on it. I'm a point guard, but I want to improve my offensive footwork. Get my videos, youtube.com. Look me up, Dre Baldwin. Favorite team? I don't have a favorite team. I just like basketball as a game. I thought it said the Heat would beat the Raptors. Also said the Cavs would beat the Raptors. So I got the Heat one wrong, got the Cavs one right. And I said the Cavs would win the finals. So I got that one right too. Your team was at home. So overall, I won. Been doing that jump workout from Hillard. That's what's up. Best two guard in the league? I don't even know. Give me some names and I got to think about it. I don't even know who the best two guard is. Who do I think will be the best rookie this season? Bold prediction, LOL. I don't even know. I don't watch college basketball like that, so I don't even know who the best rookie is going to be. Did I ever play pro? Yeah, I played 9 years, 8 different countries overseas. Thompson, Butler, Harden. I'm not a huge fan of none of them, actually. They all great players, but I'm not a huge fan of none of those guys. Who's the best amongst those three? I can't really say nobody. None of them really stands out from the other ones that be clear-cut the number one. Thompson got a ring, but he's on a team with the 3 other All-Stars. I don't know. I'm going to be a junior in high school. What's the mindset other than a chip on my shoulder? Who said you had to have a chip on your shoulder, Joseph? Who told you that? Your mindset doesn't have to be anything you heard from somebody else. You got to figure out your own mindset. It's not one mindset that you have to have. Do I like Whiteside? Yeah, Whiteside he's a great athlete, great around the rim guy, but he needs somebody who can get him the ball enough and a veteran presence so he don't go off the handle doing things he ain't supposed to be. Is Dragic worth $80 million? Yeah, if they paid him that. If they paid him 80, he's worth 80. Did I get a scholarship in high school? No. Read my book, buy a game, it's free. Go to dreallday.com/game and get the book for free. Read about it. Will LeBron be the GOAT when he's done? It depends on who you ask. Some people think he's the GOAT now. So it's not a objective thing, it's a subjective thing. But right now I would say, no, I still go with Jordan. Jordan got more titles. Where do I rank Kobe all the time? Kobe's in the top 10. I'll say that, but it's too many questions for me to say that. Knowledge versus Wisdom podcast was tight. Thank you. This is Dre all day taking questions on basketball. Do I work on my game rigorously? But I may have to. I missed that question. Nice of me to help people. That's what's up. Thank you. Do I ever watch other channels on YouTube? I don't even watch YouTube videos, honestly. Best thing to increase vertical at dreallday.com/jump. Kobe top 3, maybe. I'll have to think about it a little bit deeper. I don't have time to do it now. How many rings for LeBron when all is said and done? I don't know. We're going to have to see. That's not something that I really care about, like predicting how many rings somebody's going to win. Let's just see what happens. I'd rather talk about maybe when it's happening, but not predictions. It's not a big thing for me. How do I think Dwight will do in Atlanta? Pretty much the same that he did in Houston. I mean, Dwight Howard is who he is. MJ greatest ever? I agree. Advice for short hoopers. Work on your game. Being short doesn't make you any different from anybody else. Work on your game. If you got game, your height doesn't even matter. Top 5 brands of all time. Coca-Cola. Nike. Outwitting the Devil. Yes, excellent book. How long does it take for you to edit basketball videos? It depends on how much I need to edit out when I was doing the filming. But I say 5-10 minutes per video. Best player I've ever played against is on my website. Go to the FAQ. How do I think OKC will do next season? I think they can still make the playoffs. They got a top 5 player in the league in Russell Westbrook, so you can make the playoffs with that. You got one of the top 5 players in the league, you can make the playoffs. Why don't you get the love you deserve on YouTube? I do. I get the love I deserve from the people who watch, and whoever that is. If it's one person, that's the one person I deserve. Steph Curry or LeBron James? Well, it got to be LeBron. Thoughts on D-Wade? What about him? Who's in my inner circle? The people in the inner circle. See, if I told you, then I'd be letting the secret out the bag, so I can't tell you. It's only for the people that's in it. So we taking questions, talking basketball. You need help with your game. I'm going to tell you how and where to get that help. Would I play in the D League? Not now, no. I made a video about that in 2013. Everything I said still stands. So go watch that video. It explains the business side of basketball, which a lot of people don't understand. Best skill when I played, being an all-around player. Absolutely, whoever that was that left that comment, YouTube expert, yes. Spanish basketball good? I mean, what about it? The league? You mean Spanish players? What do you mean? They have a video about getting quicker on D. I got a whole playlist for defense and a whole playlist for quickness. So yes, both. My friends told me to know you gotta be a certain age to play basketball, and I told them no, but I don't even know what that means. Well, I play overseas. I've already played overseas. Played 9 years overseas. Best on-ball defender in the league? I don't know. Who was the defensive player of the year? Kawhi? I think he's pretty damn good. When I think about Rudy Gobert, super athletic. He can protect the rim, but I didn't watch the Jazz enough to give you anything else. Am I watching the Olympics? A little bit. I'm watching a little bit of the Olympics basketball. The USA team is uninspiring, but other teams are good. It'll be a good challenge when they play some better teams. When did I fall in love with basketball? I don't know. I don't have a basketball love story. Do I think European basketball will ever get close to the NBA? I think it's close now. What do you mean by close? How do you overcome adversity? Read my book, The Mental Handbook. You get it at Work on Your Game University, WOYGU.com. Do I coach? No. Consider it? I've considered it, and I decided no. Did I check out the NBA schedule? No, I don't really care about the schedule. I just want to see the games when they happen. Am I a skills trainer? Technically, you could say that, but I don't train players one-on-one. I don't go to the gym and train basketball players. Not my thing. But I do have a program's website called hoophandbook.com. Facebook, y'all awfully quiet over there. I will take questions. Melo, what about Melo? Favorite number? Any number. Do I have kids? I don't. And if I did have kids, would I coach them? I'd help them get their games up, maybe train them. I probably wouldn't coach them though. Would the Knicks be a top 5 seed in the East? That's very possible as long as they're healthy. Books, go to dreallday.com/read. My boyfriend, yeah, right. My favorite hoop handbook, all of them. I wrote all of them, so all of them. Do I think Melo will ever get a ring? Yeah, if he gets traded to the Cavs. Thoughts on a weighted vest? What about it? Just the vest alone, I don't have any thoughts. What about the weighted vest? How much money do I want to make? Whatever I earn. How much money you want to make? Do I know a good program for increasing jump? Yes, dreallday.com/jump. How are you, Kobe? What's up with me and the Cavs? Well, the Cavs won the championship. So what you want me to say? The Warriors? All right, Melo will win the championship if he gets traded to the Warriors. He could be the 6th man behind Draymond and KD. Best player I've ever made better. Everybody. Every player that ever worked with me or learned from me got better. So everybody. Is a weighted vest a good investment? What's your definition of good? And once you answer that, you'll be able to answer your own question. Melo's going to get a ring. LeBron going to the Knicks. All right, we'll see. When did I start hooping? Read my book. Buy a game. dreallday.com/game. Do I consider my life a success? Yes. Would you consider your life a success? My question. I might have to take some career path you took to play overseas. I worked rigorously. Any advice? Go to my website, dreallday.com. Click on the help button and read everything, and then do what I say in the things that you read. If you do that, you won't have any questions. You won't need no advice. Do I read a lot? How much is a lot? The best book I read besides my own, Law of Success, Napoleon Hill. 48 Laws of Power. How do I gain weight and be fast still? By doing it. Work on your speed while you're working on your size and strength. I got a program for that. It's called Position of Power at hoophandbook.com. I went to Penn State Altoona. Do I read every day? Yes. I'm going to follow you. You're a real one, Kobe. All right. I get it with the Kobe thing. How many times are you going to say it? But thank you. Follow me anyway. Any advice for a small kid in 7th grade? Why does it matter that you're small? Tell me why you're mentioning the fact that you're small as if that matters, because it doesn't. Best handles in the league? I don't really care about that. All that matters is who wins the game. And winning the game is by putting the ball in the basket. Dribbling, you don't get points for that. Is The Art of Seduction a good book? Read it and tell me after you read it. Go-to move, whatever puts the ball in the basket. I know Kick Genius in 10,000 hours. I've met Kick Genius, worked together multiple times, did a vid with Devin in 10,000 hours. I don't know them on a personal level like that, but I've worked with both of them. Screenshot my shirt. All right, yeah, do that. You're a 4'3" center. All right, get on the court and work on your game just like anybody else. So I'm talking basketball here, players who want to get their game up, work on their games, advice for their games. I'm telling you where to find that information. Can you build muscle and do conditioning at the same time? Of course. Is Kyrie the best point guard in the NBA? No, I'll say Westbrook is the best. Or Curry. I guess you got to put Curry up there too. Actually, I had to say Curry, because Curry beat Westbrook. How do I get my wrist to snap faster? By doing it. By practicing faster. You want to play faster, you got to practice faster. So you already know what you want to do, so just get on the court and practice that. What's more important, good leaders or good players? Good players. You need good players first, then you get good leaders and put them around and good players. How many times did I practice a week in college? Whenever the coach said we had practice. It's 2 workouts a day, 6 days a week, overtraining. It depends on who it is. Depends on the situation. That's very subjective. It's not a black and white thing. What foods are good and what foods are bad for your body as basketball players? Use your best judgment. Use your best judgment as to what's a good food to eat and what's not. And if you don't know, use Google. Google is your friend. It has plenty of information on that. Why is Kyrie not the best? He has the most skills. Because you don't win championships for skills, you win championships for winning. Now, he did win the championship, but he was on a team of the best player in the league, LeBron James. Now, when he was on a team as he was the man, his team was terrible. They didn't even make the playoffs, so I can't give Kyrie the best point guard title. I practice 6 days a week, twice a day. Congratulations. Do I think I'm going to live in Miami forever? We'll see. He's always hurt too. I'm not adding that in. I'm not adding that into the reason. I say Curry. Curry was the best player on his team. They won the championship. And he took his team to the championship again. So I'll give it to Curry. Even though he has all-stars on his team too. But I'm going to still say Curry. And if we taking the team, all the team aspects, but really you can't, because all of them had good players around them, even Rose, even Westbrook. How do I practice contested shots without a partner? You don't. Go get a partner. Who have I trained? Whoever paid me. And whoever watched me on YouTube, I trained them too. And if you got my training programs, I trained you. I don't know who all got my training programs. We processed 10,000 orders there. When are you too old to play D1 basketball? Whenever you decide you are, Anthony Carpenter. How many storms per week on average in Miami? 0. It don't rain that much. Favorite player from the 2015 draft? I don't even know who was in the 2015 draft, so sorry, can't tell you. Who's the rookie of the year that watched my vids? Probably every rookie of the year has probably watched my vids. Have I ever dunked on somebody in my career? Yes. Should I move from Paris to the USA? I don't know, it's a big life decision. You better figure it out. Favorite of all time, Jordan. Worst injury? None, luckily. Knock on wood. Any advice for a player last year in high school? Same advice for somebody in their first year in high school. Work on your game and get better if you want to play basketball. Did I work on jumping in high school? Yes. I'm going to take a couple more, then we wrapping this up. What drills do I suggest to increase lateral quickness? Go to dreallday.com/UA. That stands for Ultimate Athlete. That's a 15-week program for you. Do college basketball players ever disillusion you? What the hell does that mean? Say that in another way so I can understand what the question is. Favorite player in the league had to be LeBron James. 2015 had Russell, Cat, Okafor, Porzingis, then I'll say Cat. Do I think Devin Booker will be an all-star? If he keeps playing how he's playing and his team starts winning some games, yes. But those are 2 ifs. He got to keep playing that way and they got to win. If his team's not winning, it's going to be hard. There's a lot of good guards out there. All right, a couple more questions that we wrap up. We're talking basketball here. This is Dre All Day. My website is dreallday.com. My Snapchat is right here. It's at Dre Baldwin. That's my Snapchat. So anybody want to hit me on Snap, I will take your questions if you ask me a good question. What about Russell's All-Star chances? Russell who? Lillard MVP? Maybe. It's possible. Why does Dellavedova an All-Star playing for Australia? Because the team is made. They've been playing together for a long time, first of all. And the team is structured so everybody can play their best. The business of basketball ever overwhelmed your passion? No. The business of basketball is one of the best parts about it. How tall am I? 6'4", Dante Carter. You go to dreallday.com, read up about me. The questions you're asking me are all covered on my website. What drills are good for shooting mechanics? Look on YouTube, look me up, look up shooting form. I got videos on that. Cavs or the Warriors? Well, it had to be the Cavs. They just won. How many shoes do I have? I don't know. Can I do a windmill dunk for the right price? Yes. Do you ever regret not warming up? Nope. All right, I'm taking a couple more questions, then it's over. Can D Rose get it back? Get what back? What is it he's got to get back? All right, everybody. My Snapchat is at Dre Baldwin. That's where I'll take your questions at. If it's a good question, I'll respond. If it's not, don't take it personal. It's just business. I got to devote my time to good questions. Everybody on Facebook, I'll do this again so y'all can get used to me being on here. I know everybody on Facebook ain't used to it. Everybody, work on your game. DreAllDay.com. Our website, DreAllDay.com. Any other questions? HoopHandbook.com if you need drills for your game. And YouTube. Y'all know where to find me.